Hurry up. Get in there, quick. Okay, we got to take a big medikit. All right. Let's just hope this guy goes away because, yeah, holy shit. We cannot be dealing with him right now. Leave me alone, you big meanie. Hopefully he'll leave us alone after a while. Hopefully. Oh my god, he hit us right through the thing. Welcome back, everybody, to Osiris New Dawn. I'm an old guy gaming, and this is the hardcore series of Osiris, where we're playing the game on hard settings and or hard environments. So we made an attempt to get a foothold on Aziel in the last two episodes, and ultimately we were unsuccessful in doing that. We ended up dying of starvation. And so what we're going to do this time in episode 3 of the series, of the overall series, is we're going to start on Proteus, but we're going to use the extreme settings with a couple of tweaks and just see how we do on Proteus. I appreciate everybody's feedback on this series. You guys seem to be enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it. A lot of you would like me to reattempt Aziel, so we will do that at some point. But some of you wanted me to also try Proteus too, so I think we'll do Proteus now, and then we'll do at least one more attempt on Aziel at some point during this series as well. Okay, a couple of you guys have said in the comments too, you've talked about doing a hardcore start on Lutari, and I'd be very curious to hear back from you on how you're handling O2 in that situation, because Lutari doesn't have any oxygen like Aziel and Proteus does. Your suit can't manufacture the oxygen, or fabricate it, I should say, on those planets. And, you don't have really any oxygen to start with, other than maybe a couple of tanks. So, yeah, just be curious to know how you're handling the O2, because I hadn't really considered either Lutari or even Xur, though Xur would be even tougher because of the fact that, you don't have O2 in those environments. So, yeah, just let me know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started here. So we're going to do single player. I'm going to start a new character here. We're just going to go with Ranger. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do this time? I think I'm going to go Scientist this time, because I want to get, not Scientist, Engineer. I want to go Engineer this time because I want to be able to get those recycling points right away immediately. So we're going to go Engineer this time. We'll do a confirm. Let's do a black character this time, just for something different. So here we go. Secondary is, let's make that more gray. I don't know, it doesn't seem very black, does it? I guess it doesn't matter, whatever. We'll just leave it the way it is. I'm not too concerned about that. We'll skip over this. So for, because of the way things are going to go and the fact that we're probably going to be able to get a buggy fairly soon, I think we're going to favor health, and let's put 4 points into health. Let's put 3 points into strength and 3 points into stamina. I'm not going to put any points into speed at all this time. Okay, so that takes care of that. Since we have these engineering points, we're going to take that first low tech cycle right out of the chute, and then we'll take the first 2 prereqs for combat, and we want to take the food metabolism 1 for science to start with. And yeah, okay, good to go there. Let's confirm that. We always are OG, so that never changes. Confirm. Now we're going to choose the extreme setting, but we're going to make a couple of changes to this. So we're going to actually go into custom. And what I want to do here is I want to make oxygen consumption is high. Stamina is 1.3. Flashlight fall damage. Yeah, let's keep all of this stuff the same. But I do want vehicle fuel consumption to turn back down to normal, because I've always felt that it's a little bit it uses fuel too quickly. So we'll do that. We'll keep this all the same. One thing I want is I definitely don't want small stack sizes. So we're going to go back to normal stack sizes with that. And I think we'll keep the rest of this the same. And then over here, we're going to keep this the same. Now my idea of a fun hardcore series is harder enemies, and with this particular game, storms that are actually dangerous. Okay? What I don't view as fun is excessive durability loss, not enough inventory space or weight, small stack sizes, those kinds of things. That's not fun to me. And so I do reserve the right as we start this series to tweak a couple of these things if I feel like it's too far on the challenging side and taking away the fun. Okay, so there's a balance, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There's a balance between what's fun and what's challenging. Okay, so that being said, you can see that the aliens basically are twice as powerful, have twice as much health, have 50% better hearing, 50% better sight, twice the chance to breach our suit, and so on and so forth. So they are going to be basically twice as dangerous as they normally are, and I think that's okay. So we'll keep that the way it is. Mineral respawn rate is finite, which means they can't respawn, which is the way I always play anyway. Now, as far as storm damage goes, the storms are turned up twice, but I actually think I want to turn this up even more. I want the storms to be scary, man. So let's turn it up to 2.5 for the damage chance and the damage amount. So we'll go 2.5. Chance of breach, 2.5. And storm spawn chance, let's also bump that up to 2.5. Storm length, we'll keep that the way that it is. And yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Respawn HP doesn't matter to us because if we die, we're dead. That's the end of this particular series. Well, not the hardcore series, but on playing on Proteus is what I'm trying to say. Permadeath doesn't actually work. I actually tested this and it doesn't seem to work. It doesn't matter anyways because if we die, then it's over no matter what, because that's just the rules. Okay, I think this is it, guys, for our settings. And again, I reserve the right to come back in here and adjust a couple of things if I feel like I need to do so for the fun factor. But we're going to try these, as is, other than the couple of tweaks that I made, and we'll see how things go. Okay, let's confirm this, and let's launch. Here we go. For those of you who might be watching for the first time, I'm going to go ahead and play the movie. For those of you who have already seen it, just fast forward to the action. And here we go. All right, so this isn't really a tutorial series, but I will, kind of explain a few things for those who might be new. So what we want to do first is pick up this patch tape here because our suit is damaged, and then we go into our inventory. We use that to patch the cracks in our suit. Then we have to pick up this bandage here and heal ourselves, so we will use that to heal up. Then we will press the action key to try and get out of the pod door, but it doesn't work, so now it wants us to equip the knife, which is the number 2 slot, and hit the door to break it open. Okay, now, one thing that's very unfortunate is we already have a friend here to visit us, and there is no way I'm going to try and kill a bug that has twice as many hit points as normal with this knife. It's hard enough to kill him on normal, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to sit here for just a second. We're going to wait for the fire to dissipate too, because we don't want that to give us damage. We have to really watch our health, and you'll notice in the lower right or the lower center of the screen, our oxygen is very slowly building up. And we want that to build up too, because if that's 0, then of course we take health damage as well. We're going to have to be really, really careful about sprinting and any exertion, because our oxygen will run out much quicker than it does on the normal game settings. Okay, so let's just sit here for just a moment and kind of let the fire burn out. And the bug, I don't think the bug's going to leave us alone entirely, so we're going to have to just be careful of him. It's not my intention to engage him in combat right now. We're going to try and avoid combat as much as possible until we're ready to actually, start doing that. So yeah, avoidance is kind of what we're going to do. So let's just kind of chill here for a second. Okay, the fire's gone. And then let's just kind of see what the bug's going to do. Okay, it looks like he might have gone over the hill. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump out of the pod, and we're going to immediately start collecting supplies that are on the ground. I'm not even going to really worry so much about... see how my oxygen ran out already? That's how brutal these settings are. So what we're going to do is we're going to just pick up as many supplies as we can. We're not going to worry a ton right now about the actual salvaging of this place. We will be doing lots of salvaging, but right now I just want to get the supplies. So one of our top priorities is going to be building finding a habitat and building it up so that we can pressurize it, because we can't even eat until we're in a pressurized environment because of these settings. And it's very, if you've never tried to play this way, it's brutal, really brutal. So, that's going to be our first priority is, trying to get into a pressurized environment as soon as we can, which means we have to find a place, a salvageable base location to do that. So we have an MRE down there. I want to definitely grab that before we set out. But while we're kind of waiting for the bug to chill, he'll eventually start to bugger off. See what I did there? When he can't get to us. So let's go into our map and kind of scroll out and take a look and see what we have here. So we are in this location. We want to get to a buggy as soon as possible and get that fixed up, because if we can start riding around a buggy, we have more storage, we burn less calories, we move around faster, and that sort of thing, and we can escape the monsters. All right, so this has a metallic object, and it looks like we're kind of more south than we are north. All right, so let's just kind of look around. Okay, it looks like there's maybe some stuff up here in the northeast that we could go check out. And this is just our crash site here. So yeah, we're down in the southeast. All right, so there might... I think this is the Osiris base, so we can't get anything from there. So it looks like down here is a good spot, or over here is going to be a good spot. And probably down here, looks like there's a lot of stuff down there. So that might be our target area that we're going to go to. And maybe, like I said, we'll stop along the way and see if we can get this. Looks like that's the closest buggy right here. So maybe we'll see if we can get that buggy fixed up as soon as possible. All right, guys, so that's our destination. We're heading south to this location. The other thing that's good about this, too, is there's another area over here that's not too far from here that we could also salvage. So that's really good, because these places are spread out, and you don't really know, they change when you start a new game, so you don't really know where you're going to get stuff. So it's nice to have two salvageable locations right next to each other. Okay, so that is our plan. We're going to move south and head to that location. This guy does not seem to want to leave us alone, though, so I want him to do that. I want him to leave us alone. Now, along the way, we're going to need to be harvesting plant fiber, of course. We're going to need to find some stones for bashing stone. We're going to need to make a crab scythe weapon as our first weapon, because, again, this knife is just a joke. It's a joke on normal settings, let alone on these settings. So we've got food here, but the problem with the food is we can't eat it because we're not in a pressurized environment. I'm going to drop this because that can't be recycled. I tried that on an earlier save. It's nice that we have some... well, those are broken barrels. Okay. So, dude, go away. I need to get those MREs and get out of here. Time is working against us. He does not want to leave us alone, does he? Yeah, oxygen is really going to be a thing in this playthrough. It takes such a long time for it to rebuild and such a short time for us to exhaust it. It's a little bit almost ridiculous. Something I might turn down. I don't know why he isn't leaving. Usually they'll eventually give up and go away, if they can't get to you. But man, he just does not want to give up on us, does he? We got to get that MRE. Absolutely got to get it. Okay, looks like he's finally deciding to go somewhere else. I might come back here at a later point in time and salvage some of this stuff, but right now we gotta go. So let's pick that up and start heading south. We're gonna do the best that we can to. Okay, we're gonna need this crab talent for sure. We're gonna do the best that we can to use our hover efficiently. So try not to let it completely run out, because then we have to wait for it to recharge. See, just a little tiny bit of sprinting, man, and I run out of O2. It's just brutal. Okay, so yeah. For those of you who are new to the game, if you look in the lower left-hand corner at my hover meter, as soon as I use it, it starts to use the hover fuel. And what you want to do is you want to kind of do like a little bunny hop idea with it without actually wearing it all the way out. Because if you wear it all the way out, see what it does? Now it takes 5 seconds before it starts to recharge. And in the meantime, I can't use it, of course. Well, it takes 5 seconds before it can even start recharging. So the trick here is just little bunny hops. Try and keep that hover from running all the way out, and then it'll quickly recharge, and you can move across the land. But yeah, oxygen is nasty. So the oxygen situation is nasty for us right now. But it's all, you know, what's going to happen is we're going to take some health damage, and so we'll have to try and compensate for that the best that we can with, you know, with the medical packs and stuff that we have. Okay, so let's stop and look at our map really quick. We actually need to go west by southwest. We're too far to the east. So, yeah, we need to go this way. Okay, so let's keep moving. We'll keep an eye on our health. And ideally, if things go very well for us, we want to try and get into a pressurized environment before we completely run out of food. But even if we don't, we can still manage to stay healthy with bandages and first aid kits, provided we find enough of those. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a good find. So we'll take all of that stuff there. We can fix that pistol up in our repair bench once we get all the stuff in place to do so. Assuming we don't find another one, which we probably will. There's going to be, I think, 3 chests down here at the Osiris base that we can loot, so we're going to grab those along the way. But mostly I just want to get to our destination, because we're going to be really limited as to what we can do until we can start salvaging and recycling the stuff that we'll find there. So this is the Osiris base. You're supposed to actually find this when you follow the, the quest line. But again, I'm just not really too worried about that right now. I just want to get into a place where we can get a foothold, and go from there. All right, very good. So we got another first aid kit. We got some more water, more tape. Yeah, that's all good stuff. We will take all of it. Let's hop in here. And, okay, we got more bandages here. Very good. So, yeah, the more bandages and our first aid kits we find, the easier our life's going to be. And I know that seems like an obvious statement, but here again, we're going to have to use that stuff to keep us healthy when we start losing health, because we can't eat due to no pressurized environment. Unless we are able, to get that. We can't do anything with that guy because we're not following the quest line at the moment. Unless we're fortunate enough, to get something set up before that time comes, before we run out of food. Very good. Okay, we can't salvage anything here, unfortunately. So let's move along, and we want to keep going to the west, southwest-ish as we go here. I need to look for... We need to stop and get some plant fiber and that sort of thing, and I need to find some stones, too, so we can get a bashing stone going. All right, so let's kind of go through here. Let's check our map again to see where we're at. Okay, so we're generally heading in the right direction. We just basically need to be going southwest, though, not northwest. Okay, there's a purple berry tree. Let's stop and actually get some of those, because we're going to need them, since it's right there. And hopefully we can do so without getting aggroed by a monster. Worm graveyard. Yeah, there's going to be some snubs down here, but let's just see what we can do before they start coming after us. A bashing stone is going to be faster than the knife for this, so that's why I want to find one as soon as possible. But Since we're at the tree and we don't have the bashing stone yet, we're going to use what we have at hand. Okay, let's take a quick look at our points. Did we get a few more science points? Yeah, so can we take the next food metabolism? We can, good, because this is going to actually help us. Oh my goodness, there's giant crabs coming. We got to get out of here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We do not want to engage them. Okay, we've got a buggy here. I want to get it salvaged, but I'm a little bit afraid that those crabs are going to be over here quick. Yeah, here they come. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. Quick, get this, get this, get this. Okay, go, go, go. Ah! Okay, so that, I panicked a little bit and ran my hover out, which wasn't very smart, but let's just keep moving this direction. That's the buggy that we're ultimately going to fix up, but we'll have to worry about that later. See, they're still coming. Son of a bitch. They should eventually leave us alone if we just keep ahead of them here. They're still coming. Okay, I think this is our destination, though. So we got a biodome and a habitat. We got 2 biodomes and a habitat. Yeah, this is good. Okay, this is going to be where we're going to set up shop. And I think if we get all the way in the center here, even if those crabs are still coming, I don't think they can get to us. All right, let's start looting here. Okay, so we got more tape, more bandages. Hopefully we can find enough stuff here to get started with a workbench and a furnace. Nice, we got another power cell. Okay, that's one of the really important things we're going to need for the buggy. And we need one for the furnace too. Okay, there's the crabs. Oh shit. I can't believe they followed us all the way over here. I wonder if we got in here, if we could use the glass shell to get away from them. Hurry up, get in there, quick. Okay, we got to take a big medikit. All right. Let's just hope this guy goes away because, yeah, holy shit. We cannot be dealing with him right now. Leave me alone, you big meanie. Hopefully he'll leave us alone after a while. Hopefully. Oh my god, he hit us right through the thing. Crap. Yeah, this guy is just so big. I don't know if we can stay away from him. What if we crouch? This isn't working. Okay, here, let's go back over here. I don't like the fact that I'm having to use up all of my medipacks because we might need those later if we don't manage to get this place pressurized by the time we, start running out of food. Come on, dude, just leave us alone. Go get the hell out of here. I'm just trying to stay really still. He's just sitting there. He's not moving. Come on, dude. Go away. I'm going to so kill you later. But not right now. He's just sitting there. Okay, let's just wait a couple more moments without moving at all and just see what he does. Okay, well, you know what? We can't sit here forever. So what we're going to have to do is just stay on the other side of the structure from him. I think he's finally going away. Oh, man. Okay. What a pain in the butt. Is he... Wait, no. Is he going away or is he turning around? Yeah, he's going away. Okay. Phew. Okay. Let's grab everything out of there. We don't really seem to be making noise by doing this, even though it sounds like we are, because our meter in the lower left-hand corner is not indicating that. If we stay crouched and just move a little bit at a time, that doesn't make any noise either. Okay. Whew. All right, let's that's unfortunate that that stupid crap made us use all of our large medikits, but at least we have quite a few small bandages. So, you know, we can work with that. Why can't I? Oh, I got to get the rest of that out of there too. Okay, let's get the rest of this place salvaged first, and then we'll see if we can get a workbench and a furnace down. That'll be our next priority. All right, so we are at the point where we pretty much can't move anymore at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to start setting a couple of things up, and we'll probably make our yard. This is going to be where we could do our airlock, and we'll probably just use that building as our hydrodome. And that one, excuse me, we'll probably just recycle it or whatever. So first thing we want to do is see what we need to do to make a workbench, and we're going to need to do some makeshift patch tape, and we should be able to do that after we make some cloth here. Okay, let's not use up all the fiber because we're going to need some of it to make the walls. And then we're going to make the workbench, and let's just turn that around and have it, excuse me, point in this direction. Maybe right about there. Excellent. Next thing we want to do is make the furnace. So we're going to need 2 crude pipes for that. So let's go into the workbench here. It's unlocking several things for us too, which is good. Let's go here. Why can I not switch away from my... It's not letting me switch off my my tool for some reason. Okay, so use that. And we need 2 pipes. While in here, I'm going to turn all the scrap cloth into normal cloth. Okay, so now we should have everything we need to make the furnace. And I'm going to do a second workbench right next to that one. So let's move the furnace over this way a little more. And we'll turn it that direction. Maybe right about there. It's good enough. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we want to get the fuel cell upgrade on this immediately so we don't have to bother putting fuel into it. So let's do that now. And for some reason, I can't scroll or use my number keys to switch my toolbar. What in the hell's going on here? All right, I have to relog. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I still can't. Is it because I'm encumbered? The scroll wheel doesn't work, and the number keys don't work for switching my toolbar. I don't get that. Maybe it's because I'm encumbered. I don't know. All right, well, let's, we're going to need to make some storage anyway, so I guess let's make those maybe along here. So we'll put all of our crafting stations along there. So I'm just trying to think what else we're going to need there. Maybe we'll start the first storage here. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of that would be causing that. because we're encumbered, you know, so we can't, basically can't do a damn thing. Maybe that's what's going on. Okay, so let's get this lined up over here. What's that? Let's bring it back this way a little bit. I wanted to kind of follow the contour of the structure, just so everything's nice and neatly lined up. Okay, let's open that and let's get rid of a couple of things, especially real heavy stuff like water jars and full things of glass, even though we're going to, you know, do something about that later. Okay, now we can move. Okay, so that's what it was. I guess when you're encumbered, you can't access your toolbar. I didn't even know that. I've been playing this game for a while now. I didn't even know that was a thing. But apparently it is. Okay, apparently it is. So let's see. We've got the fuel cell upgrade now. So let's go into here. Oh, no, we don't. So we need to... Didn't we apply it? I don't remember if we did or not. It seems to suggest that we did not. So let's do it. There we go. Okay, fuel cells upgrades done. That means we don't have to, of course, put fuel in there. We'll do some of the other upgrades later, but that's really the one I wanted to get done immediately. Okay, now let's go back into here. Can we do another storage bin, because we're going to need it. What are we short? Oh, scrap metal. Okay, well, we'll just pull some out of here. Okay, we'll put that on top of there. Now, I'm going to grab this glass and let's go over to our furnace and let's turn all of this glass into glass. We'll turn the rubber into rubber and the plastic into plastic. Excellent. Do we have enough stuff to make one more storage thing for now? No, we need some plant fiber for that. Okay, let's go take a look at what we can recycle. No, actually, before we do recycle, can we... Yeah, let's make some wires. And I'm going to take all this cloth bundle, and we're going to go into recycle, and we're going to turn this into makeshift and fiber. And the reason I'm doing that is because that's what we need to actually pressurize this place. Okay, so we got that done. Now, let's go back to our storage for a second. And actually, you know what I want to do? I want to finish... Let me finish salvaging first. Well, no, hold on. Before we do that, I know I'm a little scatterbrained, but what else is new, right? Let's go back into here for a second. I want to make this. So we need leather straps, and we can get leather straps by recycling bug parts. Oh, man, do we want to... Let's see if we can find a couple of bug parts around here. I want to save the talons because, you know, we kind of need that for our melee weapon at the moment. So let's sort everything here. And I just want to drop off a couple more things so we're not quite so heavy. None of the rest of this stuff should be excessively heavy, but it is taking up slots. So we'll just put a little bit more of it in. Okay, now let's look around a little bit for some more bug parts, because we can turn those into leather in the recycler, which is very useful. So we're just going to take a peek around here. Hopefully we don't run into actual bugs. We'll salvage the rover at some point too. And it looks like we might have some aluminum over this way, which is good because we're going to need that as well. But we have to make the makeshift pick first before we can utilize that. So just need some bug... Oh, we need stones too, actually. I'm probably not going to make the bashing stone now because we should be able to do the makeshift pick as soon as we find some leather. But we still want the rocks so we can set up some defenses. Set up a perimeter around our new place there. So we're going to pick these up. And then, like I said, find some bug parts. So usually that stuff's all over the place. Up until now, I've kind of mostly ignored it just because it wasn't all that useful. But now that we can recycle it into leather, it becomes quite a bit more useful here in the early game. Here's some. Let's grab these rocks, the scaleopod sheddings. Good, good. Crab sheddings. I'm assuming all of this excuse me, turns into hide. I hope it does. There's another piece over here. Okay, there's some live scaleopods over there. We don't want to mess with them right now. This should be enough to get us started. Let's go ahead and head back. All right, let's stick this stuff into the recycler. Then we get alien hide. Well, that gives us alien tissue. Okay, well, that's not bad either, because we're going to need that for meat. What about this? Can't recycle the crab antennae. Okay, well, anyway, that's enough to get us started. So let's go into here, and we want to make leather. And we want to make leather straps. Okay. And then the makeshift chisel is probably the next most important thing that we need to do. So let's grab, what did we make in here? We got that stuff. Okay, good. Let's grab some scrap here. And we're going to make a makeshift chisel and the screwdriver, actually. Oh, you know what? Hold on a sec. I think we actually want to make the screwdriver first, because that's going to allow us to salvage more quickly. Okay, now let's go into the recycle and recycle this thing, because we don't need it anymore. Very good. And we're also going to recycle. There's a couple other things I want to recycle. I'm going to try and be really conservative with my light, because we have to make a new battery for it when it runs out. It doesn't refresh anymore like it used to. That being said, though, I guess we can make these cheap batteries. So yeah, it's not super critical, I guess, if we run out of it. What was I going to do? Oh, we're going to recycle some more stuff. Okay, so let's put this gun in here. We get gunmetal, scrap rubber, broken wires, and a broken circuit board, which isn't too bad. We'll keep this one and fix it up for now. And is there anything else I want to recycle right now? How about if we recycle like 3 of those? Oh, wait a minute, what? Okay, we get glass and broken circuit boards. Okay, let's do that. We're going to need this to fix up the buggy. And I think that's... Oh, I'm going to take this tape. Here, let's grab all of our patch tape. We can use patch tape to repair a breach in our suit. I think we can, right? Makeshift patch tape. Can use masking tape to repair suit punctures. Can be used while equipped or straight from inventory. Yeah, so I think we can use that, can't we? I've never really have, because I've never needed to, Well, here, let's just hang on to like 5 of those just in case. And then we're going to recycle the rest of these, and we're going to get 30 makeshift patch tape out of it, which is great, because we're going to need a lot of that stuff here in the early game. Excellent. Okay, so we got that done. We have a plant that's going to provide fiber for us right inside of our door, which is going to be irritating as all get out. But right now, we're just taking what we can get. I'll go ahead and turn the light on. Oh, look at this. There's bug parts right here. How about that? How fortuitous. Okay, well, that gives us some more leather right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go back to here and recycle. And we'll put this in here. What was the other thing? Oh, we picked up another talon, too. Does this give us leather? It doesn't seem... Well, wait, what? Oh, it gives us leather and tissue. Okay, let's do one of those. Okay, and we're going to make 2 more pieces of leather, which now means we can make our makeshift chisel, which is going to be super useful. I don't think we can do a dimalloy in here, right? Yeah, we have to wait till we get the forge. Okay, let's make more glass, rubber, and plastic whilst we're in here. I really love this recycle system. Okay, we're going to turn all these into leather strips for now. And to make the makeshift chisel, we need another crude pipe. Did I store a crude pipe, or do we have to make another one? I cannot remember. Shut up. I know. Nope, I guess we're going to have to make another crude pipe. Are we? I thought I had an extra one of those. Here, let's do a default sort. No, I guess we don't. Okay. So we'll make a crude pipe here. Now we can do the makeshift chisel, which will allow us to harvest anything up to hardness of 3. And we no longer... well, did we... Yeah, let's make a metal blade, too. And hopefully we have enough leather left over to make the sword. We do. Perfect. Okay, so we don't need this knife any longer. We're going to recycle that. And the sword will become our bladed weapon for the moment. And let's make some more wire at the moment. And we're going to need 1 hose for the buggy. So let's make that now and have it ready to go. We'll put that down there. We'll put these in our inventory. Very good. So we're doing pretty good so far, guys. Doing pretty good so far. Let's go ahead and... What do we need to do the repair upgrade? We need 4 leather, 4 aluminum, and 2 lead. So we're going to have to pick up some more animal parts to make leather. So we want to do that fairly soon here. Okay, let's grab all of this. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish salvaging the rest of this place, and finish recycling stuff. And then after that's done, we'll see, we'll see where we are. So let me just offload a few things so I'm not quite as so heavy. Oh, we were going to recycle that straight up. Let's put the stones. Actually, you know what we should do with the stones? Let's build our perimeter right now while there's no bugs around. There's a thought. Okay, defenses. Rock wall. So, we're going to... This is going to be our airlock here. So let's turn this way. Okay. The airlock's probably going to come out further than this, so I'll just redo this when the time comes for us to build the airlock. Right now, I just want something to keep us safe in the immediate moment. Okay. We're going to ultimately want the rock wall to come around probably to here. But let's do this. Let's start curving it this way. I'm going to run out of stone here pretty quick. And we'll bring it over this way. Okay. Now we'll start to turn it like so. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 more walls and then we'll be good to go on that. Let's actually do that right now because we could get a monster coming in at any time, and we have a rock outcropping right here, so let's get those defenses up. Nothing left to do there. Okay, defenses. Oh, actually, yeah, one more wall should do the trick. Let's turn it this... Well, I guess it doesn't matter which way we turn it. Sweet. Okay, we are now defended from the bugs, because the bugs can't come over the top of these domes. At least I hope they can't. They are sitting kind of low. But yeah, this should work good for us. Okay, cool. We got that done. Now I'm going to finish doing the rest of the salvaging. So let me get that done, and then we'll recycle what we can, and then do the next steps. I guess we had a meteorite that just landed there, even though we didn't see it land. We'll have to go check that. So I made another scrap chest here. This one's going to hold all of our ores and alloys for the starters here. The second one will hold scrap parts that we haven't, converted to whole parts and bio stuff. And then the third one will hold the tech stuff that we've converted. Okay, so I think that's it for alloys. Let's go ahead and put the scrap materials in there for now too. Well, no, not that. Okay, second chest is... Wait a minute. Oh, we put that all... Doggone it. We put that all in the second chest. It's supposed to go up here. So let me redo this here. Okay, so we have all the ores and alloys in there. Before we do any other inventory management here, I want... Oh, these need to go on the top shelf too. All of this can stay put for now. Let's get these ores in here so everything's nice and organized. All right, now let's see what we can either recycle or convert into whole parts with what we currently have here. So let's go here, and we're going to make wires. We're going to make cloth bundle out of scrap. We're going to go over to the furnace and make glass from sand, glass from broken glass, and rubber from scrap rubber. Okay, we got all that stuff in there. Now let's go to the recycle, and we're going to recycle this knife because we don't need it. And we are going to keep the one pistol for now. The oxygen tanks, not something we need anytime soon, so let's recycle those right now. All right, and then normal cloth bundle we want to make into makeshift and alien fiber so we can build the walls. This, can we... Yeah, let's make alien hide from that. And from this. That'll give us more leather. Oh, we got an incoming... Oh, we don't care, though, that we have incoming, because we got rock walls. Suck it, bug. Okay. There we go. All right, so we got all of that done. I think our next highest priority is to try and get the walls in place. We needed leather for the repair upgrade, so I guess really we only have enough to make... Oh, we have enough to make 2 leather. Okay, so we're still going to have to go after some more hides there. We are going to need a barrel for the buggy, but let's hold off on that for the moment. Because what I really want to do is I want to get the walls in place. So let's go ahead and put a couple things in here. We're going to put all of the... Here, let's grab all of this. Yeah, we're going to run out of room here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put all the high-tech, you know, whole pieces in here. Didn't we just recycle those? What? Oh, now I'm too heavy. I can't move. Okay, yeah, let's put all the whole pieces. So those are broken circuit boards. So we got whole glass, whole rubber. We're going to keep the makeshift cloth in our inventory. We got a hose. And the whole wires there. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to put the broken stuff in here too, because we're not gonna otherwise have enough room for it. So we'll put the scrap component stuff in here too. For now. So I'm gonna take that back over and try and recycle it. I'm not sure why it didn't. We'll put the barrel in there. Now in this one, we're gonna put all these waters. Let's actually drink from this. We'll put the food stuff in here and the farming stuff. That we want to keep with us for the moment. I guess we'll keep the... You know what? We don't even need to hang on to these. I mean, if I want to get them for making... I guess we might need them for like the crab mech or something later. We can just pick some up at that point in time. I'm not going to waste space with them right now. We've got some aluminum up here. They can go on the top shelf. There, that gets us in better shape. We're going to ditch the sand and the soil. No, drop, not split. Now, can we go back over here and recycle this into another alien hide? And we wanted to recycle these. I probably forgot to click the button. That's, I think, what I did there. Okay, good. Good. So now we have a total of, let's make this into a leather. We need 4 pieces of leather to do the upgrade. So we need one more thing. Well, we need 2 more hides or 4 more hides. I can't remember to make the leather. Okay. Sorry, I know this inventory management might be a little dull. I won't do a ton of this during the series, but I'm showing it now just because, you know, we're still kind of in danger a little bit food-wise, and I just want you guys to kind of see the whole process until we get a solid foothold. And then, you know, then I won't show a lot of this stuff moving forward. Okay, so I think we want to... Do we want to do the crab scythe or not? This is going to do... let's go back over here for a second. Okay, so this thing does 10 damage... plus or 5, 5 and 60 critical hit, which is pretty good on the crit. Whereas this does 12 plus or 7 and only 20 critical hit. Wow, they've really nerfed this. This is way less effective than it used to be, which, you know, in a way I kind of get that, because I think it was OP for, you know, like one of your first weapons. So we'll actually use the blade. I think the blade's overall a better melee weapon than the crab scythe now, which means we can go back into here and we can do this and get some food and leather from these guys, and then go into here and make 1 more leather, and that should allow us to make the upgrade station, or the repair station. Very good. Okay, so we just need 4 aluminum and 2 lead. All right, so we've got 10 aluminum here. 4 aluminum and... Oh, we don't have any lead. Ah, shoot. I thought we had some lead. I guess we don't. All right, we're going to have to wait just a little bit longer on that then. Let's put the leather in here just so it's there for when we need it, even though that's not really where it's supposed to go. We can make the food now, but the problem is we can't eat until we pressurize the place. So that's the very next thing we're going to do right now. Let's get started on that. This is going to bug me, man. Damn it. There's no way to move that, remove stuff like that, though. Not that I'm aware of. This might be a problem. In fact, this is a problem. Let's redo this right now. So dismantle. And then defenses. We'll put this right here, but we need to hold it out a little bit so it's not sticking through our wall. It might even cause a problem with us building the wall. I don't think it will, but it's just going to look bad. Okay, that's better there. Now, what we need to do is we need to fix whatever uprights are left. So we're going to need aluminum and zamok. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the aluminum. Do we have the zamok? That's what I need to find out. We do. Oh, man, we are in good shape, you guys. We are in really good shape. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the uprights repaired. Yeah, we should, I think we can get a pressurized chamber before we run out of food, which was our biggest, goal. The first thing, that we really needed to do to get a foothold here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And everything else that led up to that.
Locate food supply soon.
It's not the food supply that's a problem, lady. Okay, cool. So now what we want to do is we want to start working on the walls, and we're just going to make the cloth ones because that's going to be the quickest and easiest thing to do. And with a little bit of luck, we'll have enough to do all of them. If not, we'll just have to go get a little more plant fiber to finish it up. And interestingly enough, the game will pressurize the habitat even without the airlock in place, which seems a little bit weird, but that's the way it works. And so we're not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, as my daddy would say. We're gonna just patch this up for now. We'll put a coupler there later when we have the stuff to do it. And we got it. Boom! Pressurized chamber, ladies and gentlemen. Pressurized chamber with a large leaf plant right in the doorway. Okay, what that means is we can go here and we can eat an MRE. There you go. Okay, let's eat 2 of these because we need to. And we have... I think I can safely say we've established a pretty good foothold. Now, as long as I can keep from dying, because this is permadeath, I think we're going to make a go of this. In terms of the end game, by the way, I don't know if I talked about that or not. We're going to play at least as long as it takes to get off the moon. Okay, so in other words, we have to get all the way to a laboratory and the making of the Corsair so we can leave the environment. That's giving us alien fiber, right? And then after that, we'll decide at that point in time if we want to keep going. In other words, if you guys are still enjoying the series and if I'm still having fun, trying to make a go of it at hardcore mode, because, we could see what hardcore mode is going to be like on Lutari and Aziel and some of those other places, then, maybe we'll keep going here. Come here, you son of a... Combat's going to be interesting. We got to be really, really careful because everything does more damage and is strong and is tougher, harder to kill. He's not coming in on me. He's kind of like he's messed up a little bit. His AI is not quite working right. Okay, you know what? Screw him. It's just a waste of time. I forget about it. Forget about it. All right, now we have to decide what our next highest priority is. We got food under control. We got plenty of water. We want to get the buggy ASAP, but I think the next, probably what makes the sense to do the most sense to do next is to get this upgrade or repair upgrade going. So let's take a look again and see what we need for that. We got, I think it was the lead that we needed, right? Yeah, so we need lead. Aluminum's not a problem. We've got the leather waiting for us, so we just have to find some lead. So let's see. We could maybe find that in a cave or a mine, but the mines have changed. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that, actually. Not sure about that. Let's go into the recycle and make ourselves some more of this. Does this recycle? That recycles into alien fiber. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure what we even need those for. Blue palms. Yeah, we'll hang on to it for the moment. Why did that not turn into leather? Did I once again... Oh no, that is the hide. Right, okay. Never mind. Let's go into here and convert this to leather. Because we'll probably need it for something, I'm sure. We no longer need to hang on to the sticks because I've decided not to make the crab scythe. Can we recycle these into fiber? Yes, we can. Okay, so let's turn those into fiber. And this is extra makeshift cloth bundle, which we can use to make more patch tape if we need to later on. So we're going to put this in... let's just stick the leather in there right at the moment. We'll put those two things in there and the patch... I think I'll just put the patch tape in there for the moment too. Okay, good. We're in good shape, you guys. We're in actually really good shape. So I'm going to take this gun here and let's load it up. But what we need to do is we need to find lead. So that is the next thing. And I also want to harvest, or not harvest, but salvage this guy. We may eventually fully repair it because I do like the rover for getting around. But that's going to happen a little later on. The buggy's going to be our first actual... our first actual... we don't want to dismantle. We want to recycle or salvage vehicle. So as soon as we can get the repair bench going, then the next step is to go after the buggy. Okay, that's a salvage there. That's dismantle. Dismantle. Oh, that's right. We had the... we had a meteorite that landed right up here. And there's a couple that landed over there too, and one that lands there. Okay, that other one landed here. I thought it was just like right up here. I'd like to actually grab some uranium because then we can use it for fuel, for the buggy. All right, well, the ones that landed over here, I'm not seeing them. Let's just pop our head over this hill, and if not, we'll go after those. I know where we can get the uranium too, if we have to. I'm not seeing it over here. Okay, let's go this way. That's a vent over there. Is that a hydrogen? I think that's a hydrogen vent. Okay, that's good to know. We can definitely make use of that. That meteorite that just landed is a little further away than it appears. Okay. Rock outcropping. All right, well, lead is the name of the game. We need to find some lead. And I kind of don't remember where it is now. I used to know before they changed stuff on the map. What is this? That's zinc. We can mine some of that. Let's just grab a little bit. We're not going to get a ton of it, but zinc is typically needed for like power cells and stuff like that. Mining will get our engineering points up. I want to get that high-tech recycling as soon as we can. All right, so that... oh, there's a cave there. A cave entrance, or a mine entrance, I should say. Okay, let's just look around here a bit. I think that meteorite landed on... kind of on the other side of that big pillar there. Oh, shit. That's just a rock outcropping. Let's just take a quick peek inside of here and see if we can find, you know, sometimes there's a chest like right near the entrance. No, I'm not seeing it. And I do not want to go deep into this mine right now because we are not equipped to handle that right now. Okay. Well, it was worth a look. Now the bugs have to spawn in. Of course they do. It's alright. We're not going to mess with those guys. Those bastards are hard enough to kill on normal settings. I can't imagine how hard they're going to be to kill now. Let's just get up over the hill here a bit. So we can get uranium down in that valley, but a crab and a bunch of scaleopods typically spawn down there, and I don't really want them chasing us right now. I'm not fond of that idea. We could go over to Bloodleaf Forest and grab some sulfur, because we're going to need a little bit of that too. But the thing is I mean, we don't really want to get too far away from the base on foot. If we're going to do that, we need to go get that buggy going. And maybe that's what we should do, because I can't remember off the top of my head where we find the lead. Let's pop into Alpha Mine real quick and see if we can hit the chest in there, and we'll grab a little bit of sulfur while we're here. And then we need to actually wrap up this episode. This has gone quite long, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this first episode. I'm having fun, man. This is a bit of a different challenge. I think we've been pretty fortunate too, you know, all things said and done, because this could have gone a little more difficult. But it seems to me like, you know, when you do this extremely hard start, you know, extreme mode like we're doing, the thing that's the biggest deal is having to eat in a pressurized environment. And you can't do that, right, until you find a habitat, get all the shit that you need to fix it up, and get it pressurized so that you can eat. So that's one of the biggest challenges with this type of a start. But it's very doable if you can find the habitat, you know, soon and get it done, you know, without taking too terribly long to do it. So, all right. So there's a chest right there. We should be able to grab it without having to fight anything. And we might get a diamond out of here too. We did. Okay, very good. Any lead? No lead. Doggone it. Okay. Well, we got the diamond for the pickaxe that we needed. You used to be able to go in here and mine lead, but I think they've changed that. Let's just poke our head in a little bit. I don't want to go too far in here, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to find lead. But let's just look. Like I said, without going too far in. As soon as we see a monster, we are hightailing it out of here. Our flashlight is down to half power too, so that's another thing we have to be cognizant of. Okay, there's some, what's probably lithium. I'm looking to see if anything slimy is going to spawn. Okay. Let's grab some of this since we can. Mercury, yeah, well, we need some of that too. Not a ton, but some. Get some engineering points whilst we're at it. There's a one sliver right there. Cobalt. That's too hard for this pick. But we should be able to get gold. I think there's probably a piece underground, but we can't get it with this pick. Okay, that brings us to a new doorway. Yeah, we can't get it with this. With the actual pick, you can actually reach underground and get it, but not with this. Okay, so we're coming to a big room here that has a chest, but I think monsters spawn in here too. Oh my god, this is risky. Should not be doing this right now. Let's see if we can get to this chest without getting et. Another diamond. Okay. I think whatever just spawned fell into the void there. Alright guys, well, I don't think we should go any further than this, because, yeah, there's, that falls down into nothingness. But we got, yeah, there's a crab over there. We got 2 diamonds out of the deal and a couple of the minerals that we're going to need, so it wasn't a waste of time. But lead's the thing that we need. I think what I'm going to do, though, is put the repair kit on hold and get the buggy going. So that's going to be our next priority. But we need to wrap up this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I'm going to head back to our base, get the components that we need for the buggy, and then we'll probably start the next episode with getting the buggy repaired and going from there. So guys, hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.